Hey, hi guys, this is Edygrim the Rock DJ and welcome back to my channel, which is Alpha Wolf Radio Rocks on YouTube. Today I have something super dope for you guys, and that is a music review courtesy of ROFFEKE. Wanaitwa ROFFEKE. Yes, courtesy of ROFFEKE. I am saying it phonetically as it is written, that is ROFFEKE. Yes, the Rock and Roll Film Festival, but it is pronounced ROFFEKE, and it is not meant to be in affiliation with that movie that came out the other day by Wanuri Kahiu. And this review is in collaboration with them. They are really looking to support my channel, so thank you so much to them. So what is this ROFFEKE I am telling you about? ROFFEKE is their mission is to promote rock music in Kenya via film, that is short films with a rock theme or a rock soundtrack. They're accepting that kind of content, and there's no submission fee. So kama wewe ni content creator of these things, kama film and short clips, and you are looking for someone to a platform to create that exposure, yeah, you can reach out to the Rock and Roll Film Festival. You can find them on Twitter. They are very responsive, so you can you can reach out to them, and they'll definitely tweet you back. Also, I should mention that their mission is to promote rock, and they are looking to do away, to try and get rid of the way people think about rock music in Kenya. That is all the myths and misconceptions of rock, about it being muzungu music, and it is near devil, it is mashitani music, and that rock music is just noise. They are trying to get away with that kind of mentality through promoting rock through film and clips, short films, rock themes that you can watch visually. Okay, so today's video is brought to you by them. All right, now that I've gotten that intro out of the way, I should mention that this song is called Pangea. As the title says, it's a song about breakups. But before I tell you what it is about, I should really just give you a review. The review is going to be in the 3 parts, and the 3 parts are going to be something like let's say first impressions, what I think of the video, what I didn't like and what I like, and then things like audio quality, and then let's say I go very deep inside, and then I tell you maybe what I think the message of the video is, and things like that. Okay, thank you so much for tuning in. Let us get into this music video review. Yeah, okay, so when it opens up, you can see that there is a teacher who is teaching geography, of course, and later on you come to realize that it is a geography class. Now I'm going to leave the link to this music video in the description section below. You can check out the original music video so that you can hear the song itself. In the lyrics, in the video itself, the first part that I noticed about the video is that he talks about a breakup taking 225 million years. Just right there, I feel like it's my first impression is that he's sending the message or the theme of the music video right there, that's the first key plot point he gives you when he talks about how the earth was formed, and I mean not how the earth was formed, how the continents were formed, and how it was when they were breaking up. So from time to time, as he explains, you see that the camera moves from him to the students, to him to the students, and you can see that some of the students in his class are like really bored. Some of them are playing with their fingers, some of them are concentrating, some of them are falling asleep. It's very different reactions in the geography class, and this one shot, my very first impression is that it reminded me of this song by Pink Floyd. It's called Another Brick in the Wall. Another Brick in the Wall is a song about education, and if you check out that music video, it's it's just kids rejecting school. They're not really rejecting school, they're rejecting a form of negative type of education system. So that was my very first impression. It just reminded me of that music video. And then after that, there's this part where he talks about Pangea, and he breaks up the word Pangea. So he says that Pangea, the word Pangea comes from ancient Greek. Now later on in the music video you will see that there are like allusions to ancient Greek. There's a lot of visuals from ancient Greek. I feel like those visuals came from this definition of the word Pangea. And then he also says Pangea, Pan stands for whore, and he says Gaia, not even Gia, he says Gaia, Gaia, which means Mother Earth. Actually, when he says Gaia, the first thought that I got was from God of War. So I don't know if you guys play video games, but I do, and in one of the God of Wars they talk of Gaia, and you know, Gaia is in God of War. It was just one of the first, and even in God of War, Gaia is like, she's depicted like a very huge stone god, and she's female. So when he said Mother Earth, that's what I first thought of. And then you see this next shot where there is this young man who's looking at this girl. You know, he's having all these googly eyes over her, and you know what this reminded me of? It reminded me of Teen Wolf. I don't know why, but I think the guy, his age, and also the way he's dressed reminded me of this TV show you call Teen Wolf. In the next shot you see that she looks behind. She notices that the young lady notices that the dude is checking, checking her out, and then she looks behind, and then she turns away again, and then she smiles. So you can tell just from that there is something between them, and not that it's the kind of, it's not the look that you give someone who you don't know. It's the kind of look like you give someone who, it's like you have a past history with them. And then the teacher talks about how Pangea broke up. It was one huge mass, and then it broke up, and then it separated. Now that the way he says that is actually it has like, it's describing the relationship between the boy and the girl. It's like they used to be a couple, and then they broke up to become separate entities, just the way the continental drift happened in the past, or happened 225 million years ago, as it's being explained. And then after that long explanation by the teacher, that's when now the song actually kicks in. So my very first thoughts when the song begins is that the guy who's singing, actually, I don't know, for a minute you would think that it's kind of reminded me of Shawn Mendes. He has very good vocals. And then next you notice that my very first impression is that you notice that the song has a very pop rock feel, but it has the kind of pop rock that is very similar to this artist called Jason Mraz. I'm sure you know Jason Mraz. So the song has a very Jason Mraz-ish feel, and then it also reminds me of Train. You know that song called Hey Soul Sister? It also reminded me of that. That was my very first impression on hearing the song. Then they have this shot where this guy is walking with the Hollywood sign in the background, and actually in previous shots you notice that Hollywood sign, it's very predominant, and I don't know, this very comedic style there, he's saying that he walked across from LA to somewhere else, reminded me of the Big Bang Theory, because Big Bang is a comedy, and then they have this, I don't know, it has this lighter comedic tone. It reminded me of that. I don't know why. That was just my very first impression. Then this next shot where he talks about swimming home, where he's underwater, it reminded me of a song by August Burns Red. The song is called Identity. In Identity they also show, this is how it looks, they also show this shot of August Burns Red underwater. It looks very comedic. It looks it's also the art style of a band called A Day to Remember. Yeah, A Day to Remember also like doing this kind of comical kind of art style. And I don't know, that was just my very first impression of the video. Next thing you notice as the video continues is that this video, the video itself is live band. It's not the song is being relayed to you, the viewer, in form of live band. I found that to be very, very cool. Yeah, and those are my first impressions. At least that is like 2 or 3 minutes into the video. That's my very first impression of the video. Let's move a bit deeper and then analyze things like vocals. Vocals are really good, especially the guy, the way he sings. Like I said, he sounds like he gives me this Shawn Mendes vibe, and then he gives me this Jason Mraz vibe. And then also the girl, she's singing very, very nicely, and they sing very nicely together. The guy's name is Joshua Timmons, and the lady is called Mayumi Long, so I'll just call them Joshua and Mayumi. Josh and Mayumi make a very nice duet, and if you listen to the lyrics, the guy says that on the day that Pangea slid apart, it nearly broke my heart. That right there is just simply, he's simply talking about a breakup, literally, the way a landmass used to be one big hole and then it broke apart. Then one of the most shining parts about this video that I noticed, damn, you need to hear this song. You need to actually listen to the actual music video itself. You can find the link below. The part where this song really shines is at the 3 minute 10 seconds mark, where there's this guy doing like a guitar solo. He plays guitar really, really well. I found that to be really, really impressive, and it just makes the whole song sound really, really awesome. So what genre of this, so as the further you continue listening to the video, you start to ask yourself, what genre of music is this? It's okay, since I'm a rock head, I am a bit biased. I would say something like it's pop rock mixed in with like elements of jazz and then elements of like funk. Yeah, let me say funk. Yeah, because it has that live band appeal which rock music usually has for soft rock and pop rock, but it's not fully rock kabisa, so it's like pop rockish with like jazz elements and then a funk elements. So the next part of the music video, you start to see what I think. Now I'm diving deeper into the music video. The meanings of what you're watching on the music video, and the meanings of the song. Of course, we've already established that the song is about breakups, but the music video goes further to show now, like it's showing like different types of breakups. It's like the first one it shows is where the lady she has fire in her hands. She has fire in her hands, and then she ends up burning the guy who is in like a suit that's supposed to be fireproof. Then the next shot they show you the two of them in Hollywood, and then the guy Josh, he gets kissed by a girl who is in the audience. And then the next the other form of breakup, like I said earlier on, they had said that Pangea comes from the Greek word, so later on you see these Greek elements and visuals, and then they show you Josh taking this drink, and then he ends up getting poisoned. And then they show this other one where they're underwater, the lady knocks open his helmet and then he dies, yeah, or he starts to drown. All these are just forms of breakups. I think the video was trying to show that sometimes it was trying to relay the toxicity of relationships that cause you to break up. I think that's what that element of the video was showing up basically. And then after that they show a huge ball just roll over onto the stage where they are performing, where the band is performing. And the first impression that gave me was, that song by Miley Cyrus, Wrecking Ball. Yeah, Wrecking Ball also, see Wrecking Ball also has the whole relationship theme in it. Yeah, it also gave me that. It reminded me of that. And then later on, as the video comes to an end, you end up seeing that it was the guy Josh. He had fallen asleep during class, and yeah, now the class has ended and he wakes up and the class is coming to an end. Everyone is leaving the classroom. And then what happens? So in the beginning of the music video, you had seen that he was eyeing this chick, he was eyeing Mayumi, and then Mayumi comes over and asks him, hey, would you like to go out sometime and watch a movie? Now what really that question was all about is it was like she was trying to open the door for them to get back together. And because, like I said, sometimes relationships are toxic and they just have to be done with. So surprisingly, you know what the guy does? He declines her offer. He actually says, nope, I don't think that's a good idea. Now that actually came like a huge surprise to me when he said that, because you know, typically, I mean, she's a pretty looking girl, so of course any guy who has the ability to try and get back with their ex and she's pretty would have said yes immediately, especially when the music video was beginning and she was eyeing and he was eyeing her like that. You would have definitely expected that he would have said yes, but he says no, which brings me to the conclusion of what the whole music video is about, is that sometimes when relationships work out, it's best that you just part ways with your significant other, because the toxicity of a relationship can lead to, you know, you getting hurt a lot, and it's just not worth it. And that's why I think Josh just rejects her offer in the end, even though he was eyeing her very, very strongly in the beginning of the music video. And with that, the music video comes to an end. I hope you've enjoyed my review. This is a pretty good song. It's a pretty good music video. I get the whole message about it. And when the music video is coming to an end, I noticed that there's like a ukulele, ukulele, you know, a ukulele kind of tune playing, and that ukulele reminded me of 21 Pilots. That was just my first impressions of everything that I heard. There's this song by 21 Pilots called House of Gold. Yeah, if you've never checked it out, just go Google House of Gold by 21 Pilots. It has a very nice ukulele. It's a very nice ukulele song. If you don't know what a ukulele is, ukulele, whatever it's called, it's like a small guitar. It's like an acoustic guitar, very small, and it's intentionally small to be able to strum and create a certain sound. So when the music video is coming to an end, this Pangea music video, you hear that kind of ukulele music, you know, playing. Alright, thank you so much for allowing me to review this music video. Thank you so much to ROFFEKE, who are the Rock and Roll Film Festival in Kenya. I really appreciate them supporting my channel, and they do this to promote rock music through film and short, you know, clips of rock related themes, so that watu waache kusema ati rock is just about you know, that kind of thing, and saying that it's demonic and it's this and that. And I hope you enjoyed this review. Please go check out the actual music video. You will notice all the things that I just said in the music video. The link will be in the description section below. If you haven't, this is not even the first time I have done a music video review. If you want to check out my first music video review, I'll leave the link to pop up here. And yeah, there will be more later on, I hope, because I know that ROFFEKE is really promoting my channel. And if you have not subscribed, please, I'm asking nicely, kindly remember to subscribe and leave a like on this video if you enjoyed this review, and if you enjoy my content. Thank you so much. Till next time, guys. God bless.